Trump was personally briefed that his name appears in the Epstein files. Attorney General Pam Bondi told him in May, face-to-face, that he's named in the DOJ's massive Epstein trove. Now the White House is scrambling, calling it hearsay. Trump says it's fake news, but the base is furious. What exactly is in those files? According to a report published on July 23rd by the Wall Street Journal, US President Donald Trump was informed in May that his name appears multiple times in Justice Department files related to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The revelation has intensified pressure on the Trump administration to release more materials about the late financier who died in jail in 2019 while facing sex trafficking charges. Attorney General Pam Bondi delivered the briefing to Trump during a routine meeting at the White House, where she explained that hundreds of names appeared in what she described as a truckload of documents. The Wall Street Journal reported that, according to two White House officials, Bondi and Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche told the president the files contained what officials felt was unverified hearsay about many people, including Trump. The documents stem from years of federal investigations into Epstein's activities. Being mentioned in the records is not indicative of wrongdoing, as law enforcement typically collects information about individuals who are not suspected of crimes while following investigative leads. One official familiar with the documents told the Wall Street Journal that they contained hundreds of other names beyond Trump's. One of the White House officials told CNN,
"The White House is not surprised by this. Trump's name was present in the binders that Bondi produced and handed out."
It wasn't clear in what context Trump's name appeared in the files. Like many high-powered people in 1990s New York, Trump was an associate of Epstein's, who worked to cultivate celebrities to burnish his business. The revelation that his name appears in the documents does little to advance previous knowledge about his ties to the late sex offender.
The White House does not view this as groundbreaking or new or surprising at all.
The White House immediately contested the reports, with Communications Director Stephen Chung calling them fake news.
The fact is that the president kicked him out of his club for being a creep. This is nothing more than a continuation of the fake news stories concocted by the Democrats and the liberal media, just like the Obama Russiagate scandal, which President Trump was right about.
The contradiction became apparent when compared to Trump's own statements. When asked by reporters on July 15th whether Bondi had told him his name appeared in the files, Trump responded,
No. She's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen."
FBI Director Kash Patel, who has privately told other government officials that Trump's name appeared in the files, issued his own statement saying,
"The criminal leakers and fake news media tries tirelessly to undermine President Trump with smears and lies, and this story is no different."
Bondi and Blanche later issued a joint statement that avoided directly addressing the reports, but confirmed they had briefed the president.
Nothing in the files warranted further investigation or prosecution. As part of our routine briefing, we made the president aware of the findings.
The administration's handling of the Epstein files has triggered what sources describe as the most serious backlash from Trump's political base since he launched his presidential bid. Many of his supporters had anticipated the administration would confirm conspiracy theories about powerful elites being implicated in sex crimes against children. Instead, the Justice Department review concluded Epstein died by suicide and found no credible evidence of him blackmailing powerful figures. A Reuters poll conducted last week found that more than 2/3 of Americans believe the Trump administration is hiding information about Epstein's clients, underscoring the public pressure surrounding this case. The scope of the Epstein investigation extends far beyond Trump, with the FBI compiling more than 300 gigabytes of material during their recent review. This includes digital and documentary evidence confiscated from Epstein's properties in the US Virgin Islands and New York when he was arrested in 2019. The Journal also reported that Bondi and her deputy told Trump at a White House meeting that his name, as well as those of many other high-profile figures, appeared in the files. Under political pressure last week, Trump directed the Justice Department to seek the release of sealed grand jury transcripts related to Epstein. But on July 23rd, US District Judge Robin Rosenberg denied one of those requests, finding that it did not fall into any of the exceptions to rules requiring grand jury material to be kept secret. That motion stemmed from federal investigations into Epstein in 2005 and 2007, according to court documents. The department has also requested the unsealing of transcripts in Manhattan Federal Court related to later indictments brought against Epstein and Maxwell. Last week, the Journal reported that Trump had sent Epstein a bawdy birthday note in 2003 that ended, "Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." Reuters has not confirmed the authenticity of the alleged letter. Trump has sued the Journal and its owners, including billionaire Rupert Murdoch, asserting that the birthday note was fake. Meanwhile, attention has shifted to Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's former associate, who is serving 20 years in prison for helping facilitate his crimes. Deputy Attorney General Blanche announced plans to meet with Maxwell to discuss any possible information about others who may have committed crimes with Epstein. Her attorney, David Oscar Marcus, confirmed the discussions and expressed gratitude to President Trump for his commitment to uncovering the truth in this case.